There's a somewhat new coalition in town. In fact, just have a look at some of the changes that have been made in Azimio, and I quote. This is from Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Today he chaired the Joint Council and National Executive Committee meeting of Azimio, yada yada. On to the second paragraph. We resolved to reorganize and rebrand Azimio, welcomed Dr. Fred Matiang'i, Peter Munya, and Lenny Kivuti into the Azimio Council, and extended invitations to the DAPK, led by Eugene Wamalwa, Umoja na Maendeleo Party, led by Governor Kawira Mwangaza, and People's Democratic Party, led by Omingo Mara, and the DP Party, led by Speaker JB Muturi, to our growing coalition. Now here's the interesting part in this upcoming paragraph. The council also mandated me to continue engaging like-minded political formations, including the Democracy for Citizens People, DCP, and People's Liberation Party, PLP, ya Martha Karua. So DCP and PLP hazijaingia kwa Azimio. They are still in talks. The duo quite frankly decided to stay away. Now in this video, I want us to look into some of the reasons why that's the case. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, Rigathi Gachagua already warned Kalonzo and Matiang'i to stop being lazy, and that these boardroom meetings which they are doing will not help any of them to become the flag bearer. Only numbers will. In fact, here's the tip.
Tuheshimiane. Kila mtu auza chama yake. Mambo ati tukuachie ukiwa nani? How? Sisi tunang'ang'ana usiku na mchana. Tunafanya kazi ya kumobilize, kuongea na wananchi, kuwatetea. Ati ufikiria ati tutaketi pahali kwa hoteli. Ati wewe chukua hii asijui. Hakuna. Sina kama mawe.
These leaders need to get serious. Whether you join Azimio, exit Azimio, create a new group, the work you put in determines what you get out. Those meetings in terms of politics are quite frankly useless. Kila mtu alinde boda yake. You should be doing rallies in Ukambani, Kalonzo Musyoka. Matiang'i, you should be zoning Kisii. Ruto should not be having a free time or easy time going to Kisii akiwa amepelekana huko na Simba Arati na wengine wanamsaidia kuchuna kura hapa na pale. Guard your zone. Let's just meet to have a simple dialogue in regard to who's the presidential candidate, who's deputy, nani prime cabinet, deputy or prime. Simple. Don't overcomplicate. These bedroom meetings or should it be boardroom meetings are not helpful to this nation. Number two, if you take a close look at how Azimio is structured, you'll soon discover that Kalonzo Musyoka is the one sitting at the helm of it. In fact, as we speak, he's the one who usually convenes meetings. So by Rigathi joining that coalition, both he and DCP will be put under Kalonzo's stewardship. And it doesn't even end there. By joining Azimio, Rigathi will also be bound by whatever nonsensical decision they reach, and that just so happens to include the endorsement of an unworthy presidential candidate from their caucus. Juu sasa you are part of us and majority rules. Amongst us tumepiga kura tumesema Matiang'i ndo presidential candidate. You are of a different opinion and you think your opinion matters because of the numbers from your region, but it doesn't matter. Here we are sharing one vote each. So Gachagua is saying no. Nyinyi kaeni hapo ndani, mufanye siasa yenu hapo ndani. Once you are done, bring me your decision as the principal. I will look at it, decide and tell you kama mumepata A ama hii ni D- na murudi back to the drawing board. Rigathi is not their peer. Hawa watu wote Azimio wako hapa, Rigathi yako huku wakiwa na DCP. In terms of groundwork, in terms of numbers, we're not looking at personalities na nani yako na suit kali na nani ametumia mtumba. No. So by staying away, Gachagua is holding the cards to his chest. He's retaining his power. Whatever decision Azimio comes to has nothing to do with him. Yeye anasonga kivyake. Na amekuwa akisema mambo ya kwenda harusi na gari ya mtu mwingine iliisha na hiyo mambo ya UDA na Ruto. So don't try to rope others into a dead thing just because we're the chairman hapo. No, it doesn't make sense. Third reason why DCP is not interested in joining Azimio is the fact that Azimio is dead. I don't even know why on earth Kalonzo still keeps insisting on that thing. The old is gone, the new has come. Form a new formation for Pete's sake. Azimio was Raila was Azimio. Both are dead and resting, so give it a rest already. Or at the very least, rebrand that ugly outfit from Azimio to the United Opposition or something the people can resonate with. Then it will be sellable to the people. But anyway, perhaps my ideas are outdated. Let's see what other Kenyans on X have to say about this Kalonzo Musyoka shake-up in Azimio, and I quote. Charles Mutinda said, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, engage Kenyans directly across the country. Listen, offer solutions and earn their trust. Stop relying on shortcuts and power brokers. Victory belongs to the leader who wins the hearts and confidence of the electorate through hard work. Vincent Silas said, he didn't even say much, but he did quite frankly say much through this image. You can see here a referee holding, I don't know what to call it, a signboard, and it's saying Ruto out, Kalonzo Musyoka in, and you can see Kalonzo warmed up and ready to go in the pitch. Well and good. Kenyago said even if Kenya is a fallen state, it can't go for such confused political rejects. David Wamalwa said, I looked at those in attendance and for sure I sympathize with you people. All the fellows who are in that camp that opposed Ruto in 2022 alongside the mighty Raila. Now Raila's camp is with Ruto. What miracle do you have? I only see rivalry between you and Ngilu. Nzioka Muli said, even Charity Ngilu is part of the team trying to fix Kenya. Ha 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 ha. Asad Mossad said, this team cannot fix Kenya. Tired old faces of the past that has messed Kenya. Where did you leave your corrupt friend Governor Wavinya? Mbappe said, fold all your ambitions and let fresh blood Sifuna take over as presidential candidate. The enemy is one, Kasongo. If any of you MFs join the race, Kasongo is going for the second term. In case you're wondering which images they're referring to, these are the ones. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here's today's ad of the day. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, tiles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. If you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.